I thought it was really interesting and really intriguing that another person could live life so differently than I could.
When I found the opportunity to go study abroad for a year, there was no way I could say no.
And I wanted to find out more about it. I wanted to see what it was like.
Everything was different. Everything was fantastic and new and unexpected.
I remember the first night they asked me if I wanted to get pizza, and I thought they were asking me if I wanted to meet their friend Pilar.
Their Christmas isn't like your Christmas. Their families aren't like your families. You're there to experience things through their eyes, and so you kind of have to let go of that, selfish, I want things to be my way. When I stepped onto the plane, the first plane, I realized that this was suddenly happening.
I got there after 40 hours without sleeping.
I thought to myself, what on earth did I get myself into?
I was quite nervous as well, and so it was really useful to have Rotarians that were around me that I was able to feel at home very quickly once I got there.
When I got there and I saw my first host family with a welcome home poster, I immediately felt okay. They wanted me here and it was going to be fine.
It didn't feel different the first couple weeks, and I think 5 to 6 weeks in, all of a sudden I got this sort of, I don't think I was homesick, but I really started craving Cheez-Its and goldfish and quesadillas. That's when it really started hitting me that I was not in the United States anymore.
There's so many pictures, so many memories, so many little details of what happened, and it's just it's profound.
It was great. I mean, just the greatest experience, and ultimately the hardest thing was leaving.
The most rewarding aspect of exchange is the friendship and the connections that you make.
You're in a completely different world, kind of like a fantasy world, but it's reality, for a year. And it's up to you to make of it what you want it to be.
The best part of the experience was getting to know people, getting to know the language, getting to understand the culture.
It's a concentrated year of just emotions and experiences with your host family, with your fellow exchange students.
As much as it is traveling and getting to know new places and learning how people live in different ways that aren't the same as at home, it's also a place to grow personally, to learn about yourself and how you deal with challenges.
When you come back, you're a totally different person, and so much that has happened. It's not a year in your life, it's a life in a year.